Tsumugi confesses her love for Haiji. Haiji gives her a look of disapproval. He goes for younger than you, Tsumugi, unfortunately, because he's a creep. Good day, good people. It is another fine day in the year of the Aviator. I'm your United States Aviator, and welcome back to another Thursday session of Danganronpa Hunger Games. And ladies and gentlemen, sometimes in life, it's hard. It's hard to get by. It's tough. You gotta keep on trucking, but you know, it's a little bit easier when you can get by with a little help from your friends, and that is exactly what this episode is all about. We're talking about teams that have one or more people who have never gotten a win. There's actually going through this list, there's only a couple of teams where both people have gotten wins. I think the Degenerate Destroyers, the Big Buff family. Now the Thumbtack Terrors. I think there's one or two other ones. Hope and Despair. And a couple other ones. But we have to look at all of the teams that have at least one person who has no win. So someone technically gets justice today. At least a team gets justice. There's also a couple teams where nobody's gotten a win. But we're gonna get into that. Starting at the top, in District 1, Team Animated Heaven, we have Mitarai and Hifumi. Mitarai has never gotten a win, but Hifumi will try and lead him to the promised land. District 2, we had Chiaki and Chihiro, who both technically have wins, but Alter Ego has technically never had a win, unfortunately. Can the electronic copy of Chihiro take a big win with Chiaki, who's never gotten a post or an actual season win, but has one in preseason? Can they team up and get a big victory? Not if the District 3 Awful Intense have anything to say about it. Haiji and Tengen, both not the greatest of human beings, but neither of them has a win. Will they rain despair down on everyone today? Maybe not, because in District 4 we have Ruruka, who's never had a win, but freaking Sayaka, who has way too many, in my opinion. District 5 was a district completely full of people who have no wins. District 5 is Team Band-Aid, and Band-Aid actually also includes Seiko, and none of those three have a win. It's so heartbreaking. District 6, we have Izuyoi and Yasuke, the Befallen boyfriends. Neither of them have a win either. District 7, we have second place Mondo, the man who has been so close to a win 4 times. Could he get the win this time? Could he? With Taka by his side, I think it's possible. District 8, we have the Cousin Crushers, Leon and Cannon. Neither of them have a win. Leon, don't think has ever been close. He's usually out on day one, I'll be honest. District 9, we have Kyoko and we have Keiji today. Shuichi and Keiji both have wins under their belt. Kyoko is trying to get the detectives to have a group of 3, all of them being winners. Can she do it today? We'll find out. District 10, we have Juzo and the Great Gozu, both big boys, the Fight Club. District 11, Monica and Kotoko, the little BFFs. District 12, we have Nagisa and Masaru. Nagisa has gotten a win in the very first season. Masaru trying to follow his lead, the quote-unquote leaders of one point I guess they have both technically quote-unquote been leaders of the Warriors of Hope, but we all know who the real leader is. District 13, Kibo has gotten a win in the past, but Mekamaru, no, not yet. District 14, we have the Masters of Disguise, Tsumugi and Fat Togami. Neither one has taken a win. District 15, Mama's Boy. Mama's Boy actually has a win, but Mama herself needs to come home and get herself a victory. District 16, the Religious Artist. Neither one of them has taken a victory. District 17, Team Retribution. Can they get Retribution today? No screen time, no wins between a lot of them. Today could be their chance. Just like in District 18, we have Non-AI Chiaki and Chisa, the role models. Non-AI Chiaki has almost been champion, not through a win, but she joined the losers bracket in Season 2 and made it all the way to second place, but fell right at the end. Can she try and get back on to a championship bracket? We'll find out. District 19, we have Azuru and Hajime, the Wizard Bro man, and his other half who is completely forsaken. Can Hajime provide Azuru with the magic he needs to finally get himself a victory? District 20, the Steel-Minded Girls. Kaede and Sarah, the sharpshooting Steel-Minded. Won't say the rest of it, Sarah, because it's potential spoilers, I'll just say that. District 21, Kizakura and Munakata. Already have -1 team stability, but it won't matter if they get a win. District 22, the Mechanimals. It's so easy to have that as a slip of the tongue. Kazuichi, Big Bro Kazuichi, I'm sorry. Big Bro, the ultimate pimp Kazuichi, and Jin here today. In District 23, we have Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Losers, and Crazy Yoko Extra Large. He is the only member of the Pimp's entourage without a win, but can he come up clutch today and get them a second win this season? We'll find out. District 24, we have Togami Corporation. Togami himself has gotten a win. It's not Pennyworth's job to get a win, it's his job to elevate his young master to getting a win. District 25, we have the Train Killers, Mukuro, who's desperately waiting for a win, and Maki, who's gotten a win in preseason and now has a win in the actual seasons. No, she's not the first person to have a win in preseason and an actual season. I think that's actually Sayaka, unfortunately. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll continue. Nagito and So the Rats, or the Troublemakers, however you want to call them, they're the Rats, let's be honest. Cloning in at District 26, their third comrade, Kokichi, has a win already, so he's gonna let these two try and duke it out and get to the very top. District 27, the Ultimate Dads, neither of them has a win. Hold on. Both of your children are in this game. Well, I guess Chihiro's not really in this game, but Alter Ego is. Same difference. And in District 28, the newest team of them all, Minimaru and the Nanokumas join us once again. The Mini-Mechs, the Micro-Mechs. Ladies and gentlemen, 28 teams. A whole lot of bloodshed to be had. So tell me. I guess first of all, who's gonna take this win? Which team is gonna take this win? But more importantly, do you think it'll be someone who's already won before, or someone who hasn't won before? That's what we're looking out for. More than half of these people have never won a game. But it's still possible that someone else could take a victory. Tell me who you think is going to take a victory. Which team? Which team and which member? That's 2 picks. And tell me, no, it's not a singles match, so we're not even looking for... I had my note card ready, and I was like, yeah, we're gonna find all sorts of hidden secret achievements, but not today. Tell me who you think is gonna get first, which competitor you think is gonna get first, and who is going to be the player of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Sayaka's here, so I can only hope that she doesn't win. And I will tell you what I think very shortly. I actually have a brand new mug today. It's got a nice little peacock on it. I'm just gonna take a sip of apple cider, because 'tis the season. Also, just a week until Halloween. I hope you guys are ready for the Halloween episode. Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, I unfortunately do think the Backstabbers are going to win today. I don't know why, but I feel it in my heart of hearts. I believe it's in the heart of the cards. If you're in the Discord, you know how I feel about the heart of the cards. I love it, but it doesn't work out for me most of the time. But it's not going to be Sayaka who takes that one. It's going to be Ruruka, and I can't half blame her. She's just trying to win. I think Sayaka's going to be out on the first day. And I think the person who kills Sayaka is going to be Kazuichi, who is my ride or die this season. Hopefully he can do well. Hopefully, I really don't want to say hopefully the Backstabbers do well, because let's be honest, we don't like the Backstabbers under these parts, but actually I almost click proceed without hitting resimulate 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and 5 times. 5 times for the spiciest of randomness. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are ready to proceed, because as the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Can we please sound the horns! Excellent. Taka finds a samurai outfit, enhancing their senses. Unsheathing his sword, they slice Hiroko into two, before walking away from the bloodbath. Alright, Samurai Taka. Gotta go back. Back to the past, Samurai Taka. Yuta runs away from the cornucopia. Chiaki grabs a shield. Jeez, I don't know what it is, but Taka as a samurai, I feel like almost fits so well. Chiaki grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Kizakura begins working on a plan to overthrow Monokuma. Togami cries in despair, accomplishing nothing. Ruruka forces Jotaro to sing, "Please give me wings." Jin gets a kitchen knife. You're looking very Sayaka there, my good boy. Don't do anything you'll regret. Nagito runs away from the cornucopia. Mondo can't remember who they are. Kaede tries to help him remember. Kanen and Mukuro fall in love at first sight despite the circumstances. Kyoko takes a handful of throwing knives. Leon seriously contemplates suicide. Don't do it, Leon. At least you made it out of the bloodbath. Mitarai runs away from the cornucopia, as does Maya and the Great Gozu. The Nanokumas also fly away from the cornucopia while Keiji snatches a pair of sais. The detectives are looking really dangerous right now, to be honest. One of them has throwing knives and the other one has throwing sais. Hifumi runs away from the cornucopia. Haiji rips a mace out of Hiro's hands. Maki, Munakata, Jin, and Nagisa share everything they've gathered before running. Mikan bashes Yasuke's head against a rock several times. Rest in peace, Yasuke. You can't survive. It's okay. Well, I'm sorry. You can survive. You almost won the biggest game of them all. Alter Ego refuses to fall into despair. That's a good program. Kotoko runs away from the cornucopia. Kibo finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Angie runs away from the cornucopia. Minimaru ignores the game and goes looking for food. Izuyoi cozies up to Sayaka and Fat Togami looking for allies. Chisa runs away from the cornucopia. Tengen grabs a kitchen knife as well. Kazuichi runs away from the cornucopia. Masaru breaks Samugi's nose for a basket of bread. Ouch. Crazy Yoko Extra Large runs away with a lighter and some rope. So runs away from the cornucopia. Hajime ignores the opening simply and plays games with Mekamaru instead. That's pleasant. Ibuki runs away from the cornucopia. Taichi, Kaito, and Hanei Chiaki assist each other to getting the best weapons. Izuru runs away from the cornucopia, as does Juzo and Monica. So does Pennyworth, but Sarah trips over her own feet and breaks her neck on the way down. Rest in peace, Sarah. Jeez Louise, and now Kaede's all alone. We'll proceed. That was just the bloodbath. It is time for day one. Taichi starts to go crazy. Kaede receives a bottle of poison from an unknown sponsor. Yuta, So, Taka, and Mikan talk about their hobbies. Okay, well, so our hobbies are what? Swimming too? You're all sorts of athletic, Yuta. So you're very good at lying. Taka, you're now a samurai, so I guess that has piqued your interest. And depending on the Mikan, it is either medicine or despair. Hajime attempts to strangle Mukuro, but awkwardly ends up giving her, massaging her shoulders. Hiro bashes Keiji's head against a rock several times. Rest in peace, Keiji. You should have thrown some sais at him. Monica defeats Maki in a fight, but spares her life. I don't know how you did that, Monica. You are a dangerous soul. Pennyworth gives Kazuichi a present. It's just filled with lowercase letters? What the heck? Fat Togami does the same thing with Kyoko? What's up with all these gifts and lowercase letters? There's no gifts here, at least not today. Tengen and Maya play tricks on Izuru while Nagisa steals from his room. Chisa scares off Jin. Get away. I know what you've done with children in the past, Chisa. Don't you dare murder my good boy. Ruruka receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Togami, Jotaro, Minimaru, Angie, and Jin look for other people to kill. Alter Ego sprains his ankle while running away from Crazy Yoko Extra Large. I guess you can just download a patch for that program. Mondo receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Kaito injures himself. Nagito receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. The Great Gozu begs for Ibuki to kill him. Ibuki reluctantly obliges and kills the Great Gozu. Okay, Ibuki. Alright. Haiji runs away from Kotoko, master of the dark arts. Samugi sips on apple cider. Cheers. Juzo, Mitarai, Masaru. Oh, that was good apple cider. I'm sorry, you guys. I really love apple cider. And Sayaka play cards. Mekamaru jumps into a pile of leaves, but he accidentally stomps on Munakata's head, who was hiding inside. Oh, jeez Louise. Kibo, Kizakura, Kanen, Chiaki, and the Nanokumas look for other people to kill. Nane Chiaki sleeps the entire day away from everyone else. Izuyoi receives a bottle of poison from an unknown sponsor. Leon tries to spearfish with a trident, and Hifumi encounters a fruit bat and immediately grows fond of them. That's so beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, we only lost 6 people. Can we get 6 cannon shots and a lovely Claire de Lune 4? Hiroko. Yasuke. Sarah. Keiji. The Great Gozu. Munakata. And if we see everybody's statuses, we have to take a peek. I don't think any team is completely out yet. Not yet. But we have to keep an eye on that because it's all about team instability. If Kaede gets out, or Kizakura, or Hiro, or Juzo, or Kyoko, or Izuyoi, whoever is out first, or it could be some other team who just loses both of their participants, they could get some instability. It could be all over for, not all over for one team. I guess in one game it could be all over. I forgot to mention that every week there will be a little bit more, a couple more instability events added. So there's actually 2 in the day and 2 in the night right now. None of them have popped up, but we'll see if they will. As we click proceed, will any teams break up today? Let's find out at the start of night 1. Kaito passes out from exhaustion. Maya thinks about home. Kizakura tries to sing himself to sleep. All these good singers. Haiji has a dream in which Cell is plotting to kill him. I think some people have probably had that dream before. Minimaru and Jin sleep in shifts. Juzo chases Maki, Nane, Chiaki, and Taka, trying to enforce a curfew. Izuyoi and Jin run into each other and decide to choose for the night. Chiaki tries to sing herself to sleep. So many singers once again. Nagito silently snaps Mitarai's neck. Rest in peace. A starving Masaru trades nearly half of his supplies for Mukuro's loaf of bread. Nagisa tries to treat his infection. Pennyworth and Jotaro sleep in shifts. Tsumugi puts her trust into Taichi and allows herself to fall backwards. Taichi catches her. Tsumugi says to Taichi that she trusts Taichi with her life. Beautiful. Leon and Hifumi huddle for warmth. Mondo receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Crazy Yoko poisons Kyoko's drink but mistakes it for her own and dies. You dodged a bullet there, Kyoko. Crazy Yoko, you out of here. Chisa tends to Nanakuma's wounds. Kaede and Angie sleep in shifts. Togami receives an explosion from an unknown sponsor. Yuta fins Ibuki, Ruruka, and Kibo away from his fire. Monaco defeats Alter Ego in a fight but spares his life. Mekamaru makes a makeshift bed out of fallen leaves. It is autumn time. Kazuichi and Hiro run into each other for the night and decide to truce. Tengen is awoken by nightmares. Togami, the fattest of Togamis, questions his sanity. Hajime makes a makeshift bed out of fallen leaves as well. Mikan convinces Azuru to snuggle with her. Kotoko shoots a poisonous dart into Kanon's neck, slowly killing her. And Sayaka sets up camp for the night. We'll proceed on today to my goodness. Taka, Nane Chiaki, and Ibuki get into a fight. Taka triumphantly kills them both. The ultimate samurai is really taking people out today. Tengen sets off an explosive, killing Mikan and Kotoko. You've made a lot of people in the comments mad, Tengen. Togami and Haiji play tricks on So while Azuru steals from his room. I thought that he would find that boring, but apparently he's having a good time. You're really changing for the better, Azuru. Masaru practices his archery. Tsumugi tries to sleep through the entire day. Sayaka attacks the Nanakumas, but they manage to escape. Nagisa and Minimaru play tricks on Monaco while Kaito steals from her room. They're playing tricks on the wrong person. Mekamaru, Kyoko, Jotaro, Nagito, and raid Angie's camp while she's hunting. Jin gets an explosive from an unknown sponsor. There's a lot of people sponsoring you, I'm certain, in the comments. Alter Ego hides from Hifumi in a pile of leaves. I guess Hifumi's all alone. Fat Togami, Kaede, and Hiro make homemade weapons. Maya thinks about home. Pennyworth tends to Juzo's wounds. Maki explores the arena. Yuta chases Kazuichi around with a mace. Ruruka makes a deal with Hajime. Leon runs away from Mukuro. Taichi chases Jin around with a mace. You guys are on the same team. What are you doing? Chisa, Mondo, Kibo, and Chiaki raid Kizakura's camp while he's hunting, and Izuyoi dies of thirst. I think that might be instability for the Befallen boyfriends. We'll proceed. We'll get a Claire de Lune for Mitarai. Crazy Hiyoko, extra large. Canon. Nane Chiaki. Ibuki. Mikan. Kotoko, master of the dark arts. Izuyoi. And if we see everybody's statuses now, I'm sorry, I actually have to double check because Izuyoi died last, didn't he? If Izuyoi died last, that means Mikan and Ibuki both died before him. Band-Aid actually gets the instability today. Because they're the only two teams out. Yeah, Band-Aid gets the instability. Good on you, Izuyoi, for dying a little bit later than Band-Aid. Band-Aid, you saved the fallen boyfriends from getting instability, but you got it yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Shall we proceed? I think it's time to go on. Everyone else is still doing rather okay. We've got 28 teams to get through, though, and one arena event will probably change all of it. Like, 80% of them will probably die, and we'll be down to, like, our last final 5. But that hasn't happened. We gotta proceed. We have to proceed to night 2. Izuru wonders if their team will ever coexist. -1 team stability for the 2 halves of the same coin, Izuru and Hajime. Hiro sings a lullaby to Mukuro. That's nice. Maya begs for Sayaka to kill her. She refuses, keeping Maya alive. Kaito makes a makeshift bed out of fallen leaves. Kyoko destroys Kibo's supplies while he's asleep. Mekamaru and Nagito talk about the tribute still alive. Hifumi is gentle with Togami. Kazuichi receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Nagisa cuddles up against the Nanokumas. Alter Ego confesses his love for Ruruka. Ruruka's like, I got myself a man's, even if I betrayed him. Minimaru stabs Leon while his back is turned. Rest in peace, Leon. You just can't survive, can you? Chiaki shoots an arrow into Jin's head. Rest in peace. Maki wonders if their team will ever coexist. We're getting a lot of instability today. That is a 1 down for the trained killers. Taka tends to his wounds as the samurai that he is. I hope Samurai Taka wins this one. Jotaro puts his trust into Pennyworth and allows himself to fall backwards. Pennyworth does nothing and watches him fall down. How rude. That's a small child and you just didn't help him, Pennyworth? How could you? Tsumugi confesses her love for Haiji. Haiji gives her a look of disapproval. He goes for younger than you, Tsumugi, unfortunately, because he's a creep. Monica receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor, Juzo, and so run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Yuta is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Kizakura cries himself to sleep. Kaede set a trap, or she tried to, because she ended up trapping herself, actually. Taichi refuses to leave, and injured Masaru's side. Fat Togami stays awake all night. Mondo and Chisa vow to protect each other. Maybe that's good for you two because neither of you have a win yet, and she tends to her own wounds. Tengen confesses his love for Jin. Jin gives him a look of disapproval. He's like, meow, you're a weird adult wolf. Get away from me. Wise move, Jin. Hajime sees a fire but stays hidden. We'll proceed. Also, there's an event in there that is a confession and an acceptance, but we have seen the disapproval so many times, and we have never seen the exception. That's RNG for you. Day 3. Kaito chases Taka. He's gonna turn around and slice you in half, Kaito. You better be careful. Fat Togami chases Pennyworth. Kizakura chases Maki around with him. Ace Mukuro fishes. Tsumugi chases Masaru. Jin questions his sanity. Hiro tends to Jotaro's wounds. Togami spends a date ticket on Monica. It's probably to get information, probably to save Toko. Kyoko sips on apple cider. Cheers. Fantastic. Ah, I feel it in me. I feel the power. Juzo starts to go insane. The Nanokumas start to think about home. Hifumi starts to regret being on this team. -1 team stability. Animate in Heaven is not looking like the perfect pair anymore. Kazuichi, Minimaru, and Nagito discuss the killing life so far. Nagisa feigns death, tricking Mekamaru into ignoring him. Mondo confides in Chisa. Kaede hunts for other tributes. Haiji camouflages himself in the bushes. Alter Ego and Yuta talk about their lives together. Chiaki accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Rest in peace, Chiaki. Kibo, Taichi, and Hajime come up with a complicated escape plan. So attacks Maya, but Ruruka protects her, killing So. So is out of here. Rest in peace. I would call you the ultimate liar, but let's be honest, that's still Kokichi. Tengen collects fruit from a tree. Angie receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Sayaka searches for firewood, and Izuru falls into a pit, but somehow he lives. We'll proceed, and it is a Claire de Lune. After all of that, we only actually lost 4 people. Can we get that Claire de Lune 4? Leon. Jin. Chiaki. So. 8, 27, 2, and 6. If we see everybody's status, District 8 now completely gone. District 2, Alter Ego, carrying on strong. 27 lost Jin. Taichi remains, and 20... What was the other one? 2030? 2021? 20... I don't remember. It's already gone from my mind, you guys, but someone else is Gonzo. We got a lot of instability that time. That's wild. I'm gonna have to tally that up probably at the end of the episode, but I think nobody's at 2 or anything. It's just a bunch of people at 1. We'll proceed and see if anybody still gets at 1. Both of the train killers still alive, you know? They could get a lot of instability. They could break up today. But then there's the thing. They could get like 5 instability today, and if they somehow still win the match, it just all gets thrown away. Because they would be eligible for the championships, and they're like, well, maybe this team really does work. That's how you get rid of all your team instability. We'll proceed. We gotta go to night 3. Jin has set down a trap, but unfortunately he ends up trapping himself, poor boy. Minimaru defeats Maya in a fight, but spares her life. Alter Ego cooks an amazing dinner before putting out his fire. A starving Tengen trades nearly half of his supplies for Kibo's loaf of bread. Juzo tries to set a trap, but unfortunately traps himself. There's been so many people trapping themselves this Hunger Games. Tsumugi and Kazuichi run into each other but decide to truce for the night. Uruka goes to the Love Hotel with Jotaro, but somehow ends up next to Togami in the morning. Oh my. Toko's not gonna like that. Uruka, you're gonna die. Fat Togami has a dream in which Sayaka is plotting to kill him. I believe that. Pennyworth begs for Kyoko to kill him. She reluctantly obliges, killing Pennyworth. Kyoko, how could you? That's a homie from the squad. Hifumi fends Maki, Taka, and Haiji away from his fire. Hajime tends to his wounds. Mukuro confesses her love for Mekamaru. Mekamaru gives her a look of disapproval. See, every time. I promise you guys that confession of love followed by a giddy exception is in there, but everyone just disapproves. Yuta goes to the Love Hotel with Mondo. Chisa puts all of her trust into Masaru, allows herself to fall backwards. Masaru does nothing and watches her fall. How rude. He knows what you've done in the past, Chisa. A starving Monica trades nearly half of her supplies for Angie's loaf of bread, but that loaf of bread has been blessed by Atua. You might win this whole thing. Taichi and Nagito run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Nanokuma's and Hiro tell stories about themselves to each other. Kaede starts a fire, Azuru sings a lullaby to Nagisa, and Kaito goes to the Love Hotel with Kizakura. We'll proceed. It is the start of day 4, and Maki fends Alter Ego off. Hiro scares Kibo off. Mondo is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Jotaro gets a hat from an unknown sponsor. Kizakura hides an explosive in a pile of leaves. We've seen someone die to leaves so far. Yuta falls into a pit but somehow lives. Jin travels to higher ground. Maya rests in a fruit tree. Kaito starts to go insane. Fat Togami and Angie hunt for other tributes. Kyoko feigns death, tricking Kaede into ignoring her. Minimaru sleeps the entire day away from everyone else. A Monokuma unit corners Hajime and mauls him. Rest in peace to the ultimate wizard. Haiji stalks Ruruka. Nagisa, Kazuichi, and Taichi get chased by a rampaging Monica. Sayaka injures herself. The Nanokumas encounter a fruit bat and it grows fond of them. Mekamaru receives fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor. Nagito, Tsumugi, Tengen, and Taka raid Masaru's camp while he's hunting. Chisa, Azuru, Juzo, and Hifumi hunt for other tributes, and Mukuro falls into a pit, but somehow lives. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll proceed. We didn't lose too many, we only lost 2. But can we get a Claire de Lune full? Pennyworth. Hajime. I won't lie to you guys, I know I picked the Backstabbers District 4, and I picked Ruruka, but I think I've said this a lot. I'm waiting for the Mukuro win. When she survived that pitfall, I was like, you're still in it, girl. I know Kazuichi's my ride or die, but I think I'm always secretly hoping for Mukuro. Huh, who would have thunk? Ladies and gentlemen, District 1 still has Hifumi, District 2 still has Alter Ego, District 3, the Awful Intents are still completely alive, so are the Backstabbers, 2 of the most villainous groups of them all. The Bros, the Bro Squad, the Ultimate Bros, the OG Bros. District 7 still completely in, District 8 is Outski, District 9 still has Kyoko carrying on for the detectives, District 10, don't talk about Fight Club, but Juzo's in Fight Club, and he's still in this match. The BFF still has Monica carrying the burden. District 12, Little Brain and Brawn, they are both still alive. The Robots. The Robots. I'm sorry. The Mechanical Good Boys. Mechamaru and Kibo are both in. District 14 also completely in. Hero carries on for District 15, District 16, 17, both completely in. Chisa for 18. District 19 still has Azuru. District 20 still has Kaede. District 21 still has Kizakura. The Mechanimals in District 22 still completely in. Kaito carries on for the Entourage. Togami carries on for District 24. Train Killer still completely in. Nagito still carries on for District 26. District 27 still has Taichi. And the Mini Mechs, the Micro Mechs, are both still alive. Who's gonna win this one? We had a lot of people today, but it looks like we're about halfway through. We'll proceed and see if that halfway turns into a bunch less, because this is the start of Night 4, and Minimaru blows a poisonous dart into Mondo's neck, slowly killing him. Mondo, you haven't had the best season so far, but maybe it'll all turn around. Taichi receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Sayaka passes out from exhaustion. Please never wake up. Juzo also passes out from exhaustion. Tengen puts his trust into Haiji and allows himself to fall backwards. Haiji does nothing and watches him fall down. How rude. Izuru begs for Jotaro to kill him. He refuses, keeping Izuru alive. Izuru is done with this. Izuru is bored of this. Mechamaru quietly hums. Angie cuddles up against Kibo. Hifumi, Fat Togami, and the Nanokumas discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Taka climbs a tree to rest. Alter Ego convinces Kazuichi to snuggle with him. You're just hugging up on a computer, aren't you, Kazuichi? Hopefully it gets you the win. Anything for the win, Kazuichi. Anything for the win, my pimp. Kaede receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Togami and Mukuro sleep in shifts. Masaru thinks about winning. Yuta stays awake all night. Chisa attacks Kyoko, but Nagito protects her, killing Chisa. Chisa's out of here. Monica fends Kaito, Ruruka, and Jin away from her fire. Samugi forces Maki to kill either Hiro or Kizakura. She decides to kill Kizakura. Rest in peace, Kizakura. Maya has a dream in which Nagisa is plotting to kill her. How could he? They almost have the same hair color. Nagisa, that is your blue-haired sister. Your long-lost sister. How could you do such a thing? At the start of day 5, we're gonna keep on moving because Yuta injures himself. Mechamaru tries to sleep through the entire day. Kaede and Angie work together for the day. Samugi hides from Haiji in a pile of leaves. A pile of fallen leaves. Kazuichi stalks Nagito. Nagisa and Sayaka play tricks on Izuru. Now he's the butt of the jokes, unfortunately. While Kibo steals from his room, Hiro jumps in a pile of leaves, but he accidentally stomps on the Nanokuma's heads, who were hiding inside. So many crushed nanobots. Ruruka dies trying to escape the arena. There goes my pick, but I guess I'm not really too upset about it. I won't lie. Jotaro. Well, now I'm just really hoping for Sayaka to get out, to be honest. Jotaro, Maya, and Maki discuss the killing life so far. Tengen, Juzo, and Hifumi, and Taichi, and Jin all hunt for other tributes. Kaito falls into a pit and does not somehow live. In fact, he somehow dies. Taka throws a pebble in anger in a strange series of events that causes a small landslide, killing Kyoko. Minimaru and Masaru, rest in peace to you three. Togami and Fat Togami play tricks on Monica while Alter Ego steals from her room, and Mukuro dies trying to escape the arena. It's okay, girl. It's okay. We'll proceed. You did good. You did good. 10 people died. The perfect 10. 10 cannon shots. One of them's Mukuro. Claire de Lune 4. Mondo. Chisa. Kizakura. Nanokumas. Ruruka. Kaito. Kyoko. Minimaru. Masaru. Mukuro. And if we see everybody's statuses, we're what, 5 days in? Are we on day 5? It was day 5? Yes, we're 5 days in. We are down to District 1 with Hifumi, District 2 with Alter Ego, District 3 still completely in, District 4 has Sayaka, District 5, 6 both gone, District 7 still has Taka, Samurai Taka, who is just doing work, 6 kills. Districts 8 and 9 are both gone. Juzo remains for District 10. Monica remains for District 11. Now, it's just Nagisa from District 12. 13, 14, both still alive. Hiro in District 15. The religious artist still working very well together in tandem. And so is Retribution. Usually one of you dies in like the first round, but you two are holding in tough. District 18, Gonzo. District 19 still has Azuru. Will he not be forsaken today? We'll find out. Kaede in District 20. 21 has nobody. 22, the Mechanimals are still holding strong. 23, both of you were gone. The Entourage is eliminated. You guys need Ryoma. He's your power player. Let's be honest. Togami in District 24. District 25 still has Maki. District 26 still has Nagito. And District 27 still has Taichi. The Micro Mechs are completely gone now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are dwindling and dwindling. We have not had a single arena event or the feast. Will it come this next session? When we click proceed, will we immediately walk into an arena event? We will not. We will walk instead into Night 5. And Nagito receives a hatchet from the known sponsor. Monica is just brilliantly fending people away from everything. She might get toyed with in the daytime. People might play all sorts of practical jokes on her in the daytime, but by night she is furious and fends everyone away from her fire. That means you, Nagisa. That means you, Tengen. That means you, Alter Ego. Maya, Kaede, and Juzo cheerfully sing songs together. Hifumi attempts to start a fire, but he's unsuccessful. Taka and Yuta sleep in shifts. Taichi and Kibo hold hands. Jin tends to his wounds. Sayaka receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Haiji, Maki, and Mekamaru cheerfully sing songs together. Togami begs for Kazuichi to kill him. Kazuichi's like, nah, that's not my style. Fat Togami climbs a tree to rest. That is going to be a strong tree, I feel it. Jotaro and Tsumugi hold hands. Hiro receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Izuru is forsaken again and dies from hunger. Angie discovers who the mastermind is and is killed for it. In her. The death is made to look like an accident. It wasn't me. This is my revenge from last week. I appreciate it, but you also killed me. We'll proceed. It is time for day 6. And Maya seems to be dead, but it's a lie. Taichi, Juzo, and Nagisa come up with a complicated escape plan. Fat Togami encounters a fruit bat and is immediately fond of them. There's been so many fruit bat buddies today. Mekamaru and Togami, Kibo and Sayaka and Kaede, all of them just hunt for other tributes. Nagito accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Rest in peace, Nagito. You were trying to trap just like it's trappings in your blood, but just sometimes it doesn't go quite right for you. Maki and Taka work together to drown Yuta. How ironic. Poor Yuta. Tsumugi attacks Haiji, but he manages to escape. Jotaro violently shakes a tree to knock loose some fruit. Kazuichi receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Monica overhears Tengen and Hiro talking in the distance. Alter Ego stabs Hifumi in the back with a trident, and a Monokuma unit corners Jin and mauls him. No, Jin. No, we'll proceed. 6 cannon shots. One of them's a good boy. Claire de Lune 4. Izuru. Angie. Nagito. Yuta. Hifumi. Jin. We'll take a quick peek at the statuses because now District 1 is completely gonzo. District 3. Is District 3 the only no. District 13, 14, both still completely in. 14, 13, and 3 are the only districts that have both people remaining. Will it remain the same after the next round? Alter Ego, Haiji, Tengen, Sayaka, Taka, Juzo, Monica, Nagisa. This whole row, actually, is doing really well. This whole row, except for Hiro's mom, doing real well. Jotaro and Maya. Kaede is the only person on that row. Kazuichi and Togami. Maki and Taichi. We'll proceed. We're gonna lose, I feel like, a lot of folks today, because at the start of night 6, we were immediately losing someone. Taka throwing a knife into Kibo's chest. Togami tries to stay awake all night to catch the mastermind, but he falls asleep. Sayaka falls into Hiro's leaf trap and dies, ladies and gentlemen. Hiro, as soon as Nagito went out, you were like, well, somebody's gotta be the new trap master around here. And then, you set a beautiful trap. And the snake herself slithered right into it. And she perished. And Hiro, that is why you are absolutely glorious! That's my boy, thank you. You have my blessings to win again. Tsumugi starts a fire. She She attempts to, at least, and she's unsuccessful. Alter Ego attempts to climb a tree, but falls on Fat Togami, killing them both. Rest in peace. That's really kills for trees, let's be honest. Mechamaru puts his trust into Tengen and allows himself to fall backwards. Tengen does nothing and watches him fall down. How rude. Mechamaru, you are a giant robot, but he is also an old man, so I don't blame him, but he's also full of despair, so I kinda still blame him. Taichi cooks his food before putting out his fire. Kaede is unable to convince Monika not to kill her. Rest in peace, Kaede. Nagisa, Haiji, and Juzo start fighting, but Haiji runs away as Nagisa kills Juzo. Huh, maybe Nagisa should join the Fight Club because he just killed one of the members of the Fight Club with his bare hands. Maki sets off an explosive, killing Jotaro, the ultimate pimp Kazuichi, and Maya. I guess that's how an assassin rolls. We'll proceed. It is the feast. Ladies and gentlemen, the cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Nagisa overpowers Tengen, killing him. Mechamaru gathers as much food as he can before fleeing. Hiro is unable to convince Monika not to kill him. Monika, you're really going insane today. Haiji falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Taka's trap kills Togami. Taka is also going crazy today. Maki and Tsumugi decide not to go to the feast, and Taichi gives a speech about hope triumphing over despair. I believe in it. Even though you saw your son kind of die as a alter ego this game, you'll be fine. Hope will overcome. It is day 7, ladies and gentlemen, and Mechamaru sprains his ankle while running away from Taichi. Tsumugi violently shakes a tree to knock loose some fruit. Maki confides in Monika. Monika takes notes so she can exploit this later. Taka makes a wooden spear, and Nagisa enjoys a pumpkin spice latte. Basic job. We'll proceed. It is the Fallen Tributes. 13 are gone. We are down to our final few. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get a Claire de Lune forward? Kibo. Freaking Sayaka. Alter Ego. Fat Togami. Kaede. Juzo. Jotaro. Kazuichi. Maya. Tengen. Hiro. Haiji. Togami. Now if we look at everybody's statuses, that one team at the very top that was completely in, they're completely gone. In fact, the first 2 rows completely gone. Taka remains in District 7 with 9 kills. This man's is looking to set a new record. 9 kills. Jeez Louise. Monika's there with 2, so is Nagisa. There's no more teams of 2 anymore because Mechamaru and Tsumugi both remain for their respective teams. Maki has 5 kills in District 25, representing the Trained Killers. Taichi and the Ultimate Dads has no kills. He could still be our passive as a winner, so could Tsumugi. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for this? Are we ready for this? But I think it's time. It is now officially time. Let's get ourselves a retribution pick. We have Taka, we have Monika, we have Nagisa, we have Mechamaru, we have Tsumugi, we have Maki, and we have Taichi as your final 7. Go ahead and pick one. There's a retribution pick. Who is it going to be? Taka, Monika, Nagisa, Mechamaru, Tsumugi, Maki, or Taichi? In terms of people who have actually never won before, Taichi, Tsumugi, and Monika. And Mechamaru. In terms of the winners, in terms of winners, Taka would bring Mondo for the first time into a finale. Maki would bring Mukuro for the first time into a finale. Taichi would bring himself. I'm sorry, Taichi clearly would bring himself. Nagisa would bring Masaru for the first time into a finale. Monika would bring herself and Kotoko for the first time into a finale. Mechamaru, Kibo's been into a finale. Has he been in a finale? I think he has. But he's gotten a win at least. Fat Togami would be brought into a finale with Tsumugi, who would be her first time. So, who's your saving grace pick? Who is it? Because I gotta pick one too. I'd really be fine with anybody winning here today. Except maybe the Mechanical Good Boys. I mean, you guys getting a fan vote would be fantastic. But there's so many teams here. And I feel like I really want that Mukuro win, you guys. I think I'm rooting for that second Maki win this season. I think I am. I think that's what I'm going for. I'm going for the Maki one. Hopefully your saving grace picks are either the same as mine or different. Who knows? We'll proceed. Let's see how this plays out. Our final 7. It is Night 7. Mechamaru tends to his wounds. Taichi, Nagisa, and Maki sleep in shifts. Taka screams for help. Monica loses sight of where she is. And Tsumugi gets an explosion from an unknown sponsor. Nobody is dead yet, but we'll proceed. It is day 8. Tsumugi, Taka, Monica, Mechamaru, and Maki track down and kill Taichi. They did not like his speech about hope. None of them were a fan, apparently. Nagisa instead camouflaged himself in the bushes because he was like, all of those people together? I'm not feeling that one. Not feeling that one. The Ultimate Dads are out. Can we get a quick Clair de Lune 4? Taichi. We don't really need to see everybody's statuses. We're at our final 6. It is Monica, it is Taka, it is Nagisa, it is Mechamaru, it is Tsumugi, and it is Maki. Final 6 time. Who's it gonna be? We gotta proceed and find out. We also have not had an arena event, but at the start of Night 8, Nagisa encounters a vampire bat. Many others begin to swarm around as they suck all of the blood from Nagisa's body. Nagisa is out of here. Rest in peace. Tsumugi receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Monica receives medical supplies as well. Maki sets Taka on fire with a Molotov. Ladies and gentlemen, the streak is over, but he got 9 kills in a single game. Major kudos to you, Taka. Major kudos to you. You had one heck of a game. And Mechamaru wonders if his team will ever coexist. You don't have to worry about that team stability, Mechamaru, because you guys have a victory. You guys were the first winners. First winners. Yes, look at you guys. We'll proceed. We are down to our final 5. It is... Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, our final 5. Our final 4, I'm sorry. Tsumugi, Monica, Maki, and Mechamaru. They all have very nice hard M sounds in their names, and it was really fun to just say their names in a row just now. I am excited for this final 4. As we proceed, Monica dies of dysentery, rest in peace. Maki hides from Tsumugi into a pile of fallen leaves. Mechamaru receives a hatch from an unknown sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, Monica, you were close. It was almost your time to shine. But we lost 3 folks. Can we get a Clair de Lune 4? Nagisa, Taka, Monica, Maki, Mechamaru, Tsumugi. Maki with 7 kills so far. Mechamaru with 2. Tsumugi with 1. Is your saving grace pick still in? Mine was Maki. I'd be alright with Maki and Mukuro. Mukuro will finally get a little bit of justice. Not a real win for her, but her team at least gets a win. Tsumugi. Or Mechamaru. We gotta proceed. We gotta find out. We have to click proceed. Will it be over right now? It will not, because Tsumugi goes to the Love Hotel with Mechamaru, and my saving grace pick forgets to grab a Gatorade on her way out, and she dies of thirst. Rest in peace, Maki. It is Tsumugi versus Mechamaru. You guys either get a fan vote, or Tsumugi and Fat Togami find themselves in the finale. We'll proceed. Which will it be? At the start of day 10, Tsumugi stabs the metallic Mechamaru in the back with a trident. And as we proceed, you will see 2 cannon shots, a Clair de Lune 4. Maki. Mechamaru. Because your winner, representing the Masters of Disguise in District 14, Tsumugi takes the win. Alright, you earned it, Tsumugi. Maybe not as much as Maki and Taka in this game, because they went off. They really went off this game. Maki with 7 kills. Taka did get a 10th kill. Taka got a 10th kill. Does that tie him for... I think that ties him for most kills in a single game overall. If we're not counting preseason, then he is in first. But if we just... Wow. Look at you, Taka. That was... What a game. You didn't win, but you did become a samurai today. Samurai Taka, that's official. That's an official meme, you guys. Taka the second that he got on that samurai gear, he went off. That boy knows what he's doing. But Tsumugi won this battle with 2 kills in first place, Mechamaru in second place, Maki in third, Monica in fourth, and rounding off the top 5, we have Taka. Nagisa in 6th, Taichi in 7th, Taka's on my brain, Togami's in 8th, Haiji in 9th, and Hiro wrapping up our top 10, and we'll do a slow roll for everybody else. Look at that. Look at everybody else. Look at them all, ladies and gentlemen. We had 56 participants, and Tsumugi came out on top. Congratulations, you get a little bit of justice today. Congratulations, Tsumugi. In fact, you and Fat Togami, bring it up, are now on the tag team bracket of winners. Which tag team will be declared the first Danganronpa Hunger Games tag team champions? We will find out soon. And by soon, I mean it's almost the end of October. Next week is the end of October. Next week is the Halloween episode. I wonder what's gonna happen. I wonder what's gonna happen on the Halloween episode. You guys will find out in less than a week's time, because if you're watching right now, then a week's time from right now is definitely a week earlier than 4:30 next week, so yes, less than a week's time. Ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed. We'll see all the stats. The bloodbath, this lasted for 10 days, the perfect 10 days, ending with Tsumugi stabbing Mechamaru with a trident. We'll proceed. Deaths. Taka with 10, beating off... Mukuro didn't get any kills. So you could say that Taka beat the combined kill count of both of the trained killers by himself. This man's is a G. Samurai Taka is what we got out of this episode, you guys. Samurai Taka is not taking anybody's crap. He's the man. Don't mess with him. He might safely get into somebody's bracket. I believe in it. But ladies and gentlemen, we will go back to the reaping. And we will see all of our beautiful teams. One of them did get justice today, the Masters of Disguise, both of them finally entering a finale for themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today. Stay tuned for tomorrow. It's a special episode. It's a fun episode. It's a fun episode. I enjoyed setting up tomorrow's episode. You guys will see. You guys will see. And tomorrow, this is the wrong index card, actually. Where's the correct index card? Yes, tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow you guys actually really do want to see. I will say we will more than likely find a secret achievement. But we'll find out. We'll find out. This is a fine day in the year of the 8. I'm your United States Savior saying, stay classy, passengers. Thanks for watching. We had a fun time today. Samurai Taka in the chat. 10 KOs. This man's was on fire. Stay classy. See you next time. Toodaloo. Like